Imagine not being able to follow a conversation, never to have heard the voices of the people who you care most for, or not being able to hear at all. One at the 12 people who live in the Netherlands are not able to hear well. This qualifies them as being deaf. If you are deaf, you are educated in sign language, which is different from the language it is based on. For example, Dutch is different than Sign Language Dutch, and English has British Sign Language and American Sign Language. Being in a community that isn't able to communicate easily with other people must be a totally different experience than what most people live through. In the Netherlands, there is an estimation of the number who knows Dutch Sign Language because they are deaf. It's about 8,000. So a Dutch deaf person will be able to communicate with only 8,000 people in their own country. That is not even the half of the population. In a society that is all about inclusion, I feel like this is a subject that has not been spoken about enough. I tried to learn sign language. I chose for the American Sign Language because my cousin who lives in Texas is deaf and speaks ASL. I asked her some questions about being deaf and communicating with people around her. Not a lot of people know there are different sign languages. But even though they are different, deaf people with different languages can communicate easier with each other because the signs usually have a common ground. Besides my cousin, I also had interactions with a few deaf people during my internship in Walt Disney World. With the little bit of sign language that I knew, I tried to communicate with them. When they realized what I was doing, their faces lit up and they were so happy that I took my time to learn a bit of their language so they could feel comfortable and speak in their own language. I saw the impact of only the little knowledge, and I would love to spread that impact and learn more. I am all about including other cultures. Now I'm not only trying to learn sign language for my cousin, but also to communicate with the people from all over the world. More people should join in, so the deaf community can be part of the conversation.
No. Ti tap me. No, ti Elia.